This is The Green Room, the 50 Shades of Grey special. I'm having a bit of a moment right now because Christian Grey himself has joined us on the show. Jamie Dornan, thank you for being on.
Thanks for having me.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Very good.
So I was at the premiere on Thursday night.
Right.
That was a bit
mental.
It was a bit mental,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
How are you feeling right now? Describe your life for us.
I'm exhausted.
Are you?
No, I shouldn't say that. But it's very exciting, you know. We finished filming over a year ago, so it's a long time to wait, and you know, lots of fans who are anticipating it. So it's nice to finally get it out there and offer them what we made.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I can't remember. There was a time when there was so much hype for a film. From the moment it was announced it was going to be made into a film,
Sure.
and then the casting, and then who was going to direct. It's just been full on. Has there ever been a point where you've been like, okay, stop the world, I want to get off?
A little bit. I remember when I heard that they were making the 50 Shades of Grey books into. I hadn't read them at that stage, but I heard they're going to make a film. I remember going, well, that'll be a big deal. I never thought for a second I'd have any involvement in it whatsoever, but I remember thinking that'd be a big deal. And then when I first auditioned for it, I got asked to audition for it and made a tape in London with the casting director and sent it off and didn't hear anything for like 2 or 3 months. And again, I remember thinking, you know, that'd be a cool story, like kind of funny to tell people, oh, I actually auditioned to play the guy. Again, never thinking it would actually happen. It's kind of mad.
Now you are the guy.
Now I am the guy, and it's all done. And it's fun. But I mean, this week's been insane.
I've known films with merchandise.
Yes.
But this is next level merchandise. Have you seen half of it? Have you seen any of it?
I've seen some of it. I mean, it's merchandise that, you know.
It's not official, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that, you know, hasn't been made for other movies. I've seen various things. I saw like a Christian Grey teddy bear the other day. I sort of don't understand the logic behind it or what you'd use it for, or teddy bears in my head are kind of for children. Not sure you want to be giving
there's the Christian Grey teddy bear, which obviously, so you haven't got that for your daughter. No. There's also baby grows that say, my mummy read 50 Shades of Grey 9 months ago. Or there's one which has a pair of handcuffs on it saying, I'm pretending my daddy is Christian Grey.
I mean, all on so many levels, it's incorrect. I got given, when I was doing an interview yesterday, I got given a baby grow for my daughter. It says, I think it says, my daddy played Christian Grey and all I got was this lousy baby girl, which, I mean, she probably won't wear, I'll be honest.
Have you seen the Jamie Dornan cake?
You know what I have? I've seen it I've seen it like live. I've seen it like in a tangible form, like I could touch it and taste it. I tasted some of the stomach. In all fairness, like I met the woman because, by the way, it looks absolutely nothing like me. So I met the woman.
Like E.T.
It looks like some non-human. Yeah, it does. It's like unformed human, like sort of like the third guy along in Darwin's Evolution of Man. You know, it's very strange. But actually, in all fairness to her, the lovely woman who made it, whose name I don't know, and her crack team of cake makers, it was based on who they saw Christian Grey as from the books rather than who they cast as Christian Grey. But if that, I mean, is that how people saw him in the books? I don't know. Like good luck finding someone that looks like that. He's Neanderthal. I don't quite understand it.
So Jamie, most actors I've interviewed say that sex scenes are probably the most awkward thing ever.
Right.
There's obviously quite a lot of them in this film.
There's plenty.
More than, apparently, this is a fact I read, there's more sex scenes in this film than all of the films in 2014 put together.
I don't believe that.
I thought that. I mean, who the hell's worked that out anyway?
That's fabricated. Come on. There's absolutely no way.
So what did you do to make the things less awkward? Was there any kind of like jokes or pranks or anything that you did to kind of go, okay?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to break up everything, I think, with a bit of humour. And you know, Dakota and I we filmed most of the sex scenes towards the end of the shoot, when Dakota and I had built up a sort of rapport with each other and a trust, which is very vital to getting through days like that. But we just had fun with it. You know, we'd be in it and, you know, focused and professional when the cameras are rolling, but there's a lot of giggling, you know, after the call cut. And
Dakota, I mean, she's probably the most naked in the film, I would
she is,
say.
Yeah.
Was there ever a point where you're like, crikey, this is like madness. This is Don Johnson's daughter. Were you a Miami Vice fan?
I definitely watched a bit of Miami Vice back in the day. I didn't get to meet Dawn. I met Melanie Griffith, her mother, but I didn't meet Dawn. I mean, I wouldn't be very good at my job if that was going through my head. I was like, wow, this is John Johnston's daughter. I was kind of seeing her as Anastasia, I think. Yeah. But she was a great supporter with the whole thing, and tough for her. Very vulnerable position she got into, but I was very aware of that, and I felt protective of her, and because when the cameras are rolling, between action and cut, it all makes sense, the scenarios we're in. But when you call cut, she just becomes a naked girl tied to a bed, and that's not easy, so I'd make sure to be the first, as often the closest person to her, to throw a blanket over her, untie her, because it was tough.
Final question. Are you signed up for the next 2 films? There's obviously, we know there's going to be 2 more films.
Yeah. I mean, that's the idea. The idea is that we honour the trilogy and make 3 films. And that's a question for the studio, because it's purely their decision on whether we make more. And it's very dependent on how much money it makes, how many people go and see it, blah, blah, blah. So, that's certainly the intention, but nothing's official yet, I don't think.
I mean, I know you remove yourself from it, but literally this weekend there is going to be millions of people all over the world going to see this with girlfriends. I loved the premiere so much because the atmosphere was brilliant. There was just gangs of women and some guys as well, just loving it, cheering every time you took your top off.
See, I haven't actually watched it with the crowd yet, so I haven't really witnessed that, but I hear that they sort of react appropriately in the right moments, so that's good to hear.
Do you think would you ever sneak into the back of a cinema and could
you? I don't think so. No. I mean, I feel like I'd rather be sort of at home with the family than sneaking into the back of movie theatres.
This isn't your Valentine's treat for your wife, then?
We won't be seeing it.
Jamie Dornan, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about 50 Shades of Grey. It's out now.
It is.
This has honestly been my best Valentine's Day ever. Thank you
very much for that.